Hey everyone, we are back with the What's Sold on Monday here for eBay. Linda is here with me. How did we do today, Linda?
We did 17 sales for a total of $473.
$473, pretty good for one day. A lot of books look like in media going out today, so that's pretty cool.
For a Monday.
Yeah, for a Monday. So we'll continue on with a good weekend with another good day here. We're preparing for our vacation coming up, so that's exciting too. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Linda, start us off with the first item.
First item we have is a Michael Kors top. This is a size large.
They can't see it.
You'll see the picture, but yeah, it's just a sweater thing.
Everybody loves Michael Kors, right?
I'm a Michael Kors girl, so. And that's
I'm a Michael
25
Kors girl too.
Wow.
Just kidding. More Coach for sure.
No, not anymore. More Michael Kors.
I don't use any of that. I shop at like Walmart.
You buy it for your wife.
Yeah, I do. You just buy it for yourself. I just pay for it. Star Wars Republic Commando for the Xbox. Got this game for a couple bucks at a garage sale, and it sold for
24.
24 shipped.
This is a daily Roman missal. Missal?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a book. It's a really thick book, but it's little. And that one
As you
actually
can
sold for $50 shipped.
This was from when we went to Savers the other day. The Daily Roman Missal, some of them do really well. They have editions and stuff in years. That's a good way to look them up. But some of them do really well. That's the second one I've sold for 50 bucks.
And then next up we have a Johnny Rivers CD.
I don't even know who Johnny Rivers is.
Me neither.
But I sure love him.
It sold for 18 shipped.
18 bucks for a CD. That was from a $10 CD buy. Got 18 bucks on one CD, so we're already in the money.
And then we've got this Faultless brand anti-wrinkle.
This is for your face. You spray this on when you get older, and it helps with your face, right? Your wrinkles?
No. This is for laundry, guys.
Yeah, don't put this on your face. Just kidding, guys.
This one,
I knew what it was. Trust me.
It's a lot of two of them.
Yeah,
and it sold for 30 shipped.
Got them for $1. They're actually brand new. They were in the plastic, but the plastic was all like kind of falling apart. So a lot of them together, and they sold for 30 bucks for two of them. So.
And just a FYI, guys, if you ship stuff that's in containers like this, where it is aerosol, you do have to send it parcel or something ground completely.
Yeah, so it's going to cost a little bit more probably because we can't put them in like a padded flat rate, but. It was only $1, so we'll take a chance on that.
And then we've got our next one, which is Early Film History by William Foster.
Right.
This book sold for $30 shipped, and normally it has an access code with it, but this one does not have the access code.
Yeah, we got it in a big book buy. I put that specifically in the title. Anytime I don't have an access code or a disc or something with it, I try to put in the title, in the description, in the condition that it's missing. So at least if they do come to us and say, hey, I couldn't find the disc, or there's no disc or no code, I can point back to say, where did you not see that I told you there was no code? So just be careful with that because it does happen.
And then next up we have this Hearts of the Children set.
There's 5 of them.
5 of them, and these sold for almost 26 shipped.
We spent $1 a piece, so that's $5 in, 26 shipped. Shipping on these would be they're a little heavier, so probably $8 or $9 to ship them out medium mail.
And then we got this Jimi Hendrix Songbook, and this one sold for almost 15 shipped.
I would go for a little more, being Hendrix and all, but it did sell. We'll take it for 15 bucks. You guys have been, if you've been watching the channel for at least the past couple of months, we've been selling a ton of songbooks.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then we've got Biggie, Notorious Big IG.
Big IG.
B.I.G. Sorry, guys. This CD sold for a whopping $6.40.
Yeah.
Shipped.
This is a single, though. It's just a single. It's one song, so.
Yes, one. Are you sure?
It's 2 songs. It's 2 songs actually.
2 songs for $6.50, guys.
But it's probably someone's for their collection. You know, they're probably a big Biggie fan.
And then we've got a Cuisinart
Duet,
the processor lid and the pusher.
This is we got a food processor, but but part of it, they had no blade. That's what it was. There was no blade, so I ended up parting it out. You're better off selling this whole set with the blade and the base, the bowl and everything. You can get like 35 or 40 bucks, 45 bucks shipped just for the whole unit. This is one where you're better off, I think, selling it as a whole piece, one big piece. The bigger Cuisinarts, we usually always part them out. And this one, if you have the whole setup with the blade, don't put the motor with it, but put everything else with it as one unit. But this sold for 17 shipped.
And then we've got a genuine Sony adapter. This one is a power supply for a Discman.
Yeah, it goes to a Sony Discman.
Yeah, and this one sold for 16 and some change.
And it might go first class, maybe padded. We'll see.
And then we've got this Lisa Frank notebook.
Lovely colors on that.
Yeah, this one's beautiful.
Really pops.
It's got the unicorns on there, and it's got the feel to it. All that glitter on there. And this one sold for $10 and some change.
Just some paint.
So,
just like a little notebook.
Yeah, just a little notebook, but it's Lisa Frank.
If you don't know Lisa Frank, guys, just to make sure, this is what if you see this on anything, Lisa Frank stuff is super hot right now. So all of it seems to be selling well.
Yeah. And then we've got the Shark vacuum. This is the cord holder, you know, that thing that everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put the cord on, and you just throw the cord and you throw it on there, you don't actually use it. But
no one was selling this part. I just took a screwdriver and was like, I'm gonna take off everything on this vacuum. So I just started taking off all these parts, and
this one's sold for
$10, and it sold in about a couple weeks, guys. So don't hesitate to part stuff out. That's really been something we've talked a lot about. I don't want to overdo it, but we've made a lot of money just pulling pieces off of stuff and sell them as replacements. So $10 shipped on that. We Metroid the Other M. Sounds like it's like a bad word, but this one sold for $20. $20 for this Wii game. So pretty cool.
And is this from that buy?
Yeah, that's from the.
This is another one from that Salvation Army buy. So this is the lot of DVDs that were all sealed. So this one is Disney's Mickey's House of Villains.
That was a
DVD.
5% off to Watchers, by the way.
Oh, 5% off. So it sold for 26 and some change. So
we sold one for 12, one for 18, 17 or 18, and then one for 26. Mm-hmm. We're already in the profit, guys, and we have a bunch left. I told you we spent 20 something bucks on DVDs, and we ended up with like 200 and something in listings. So big golf club, a nice Cleveland driver. This is a Highbore XLS. Spent $100 on a Cleveland golf bag, and in the estate sale, they had 3 golf bags when they started the day. Someone bought one, so I have no idea what it was. The other one they had was $100, but it was junk. They had a whole Cleveland set, saw it for $100, knew it was worth it. This driver sold within about a week for 87 ships. So that's gonna, yeah, this is gonna bring back most of our money on this. Cleveland's a great brand to look for. The irons, drivers, anything you can find Cleveland usually has some value. And yeah, we're going to probably sell the irons. You'll see them eventually, I'm sure, for at least $200, $250. And there was a couple other clubs in that we're going to sell as well. So that was a great deal for $100.
And then our final sale so far of tonight is a vintage Betty Crocker cookbook. This one's from 1969.
Remember this cookbook, guys. How much did it sell for?
$60.
This is one of the first edition ones. Even the ones that are newer, but they still look like this, or they're the binder ones, they will sell. We've sold a bunch of them. Sometimes only for $20, but this one sold for $60 because this is one of the first ones. I find these at estate sales all the time. I'll scan through Goodwill Books real quick, and I'm just looking for that orange Betty Crocker book. Sometimes it comes in like a 3-ring binder one. Sometimes it's the hardcover book, but they will sell. Even the newer one, like the ones from the 80s and stuff, they'll end up selling for $20, $25 if they're in good shape. So remember that. I've watched other YouTubers that are selling, they're doing their garage sales, and a lot of them pass over this book, and I mention the comments sometimes because I'm like, I know people don't want to mess with media, but you got to look out for this. It's worth it if you can find it. So one of those cookbooks that are worth it. Most of them are not.
And we just have 2 sales that we're hoping are pending, and they'll get paid tonight, and we can send those out. You see them.
Well, and hopefully some more sales will come through. We still have 2 hours, so we'll take a few more. Not to be greedy. We're definitely happy with all that we've gotten, but it's always cool to move some more stuff out. So thank you guys for watching. You'll see either what sells later tonight or what sells tomorrow, Tuesday, in the next clip. So take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, we are back with another What Sold on eBay. These underwear will show up later, so we'll discuss that. But how many sales did we have today, Linda?
Today we had 9 sales.
And today's Tuesday, so you probably saw Monday's clip yesterday. 9 sales for how much?
$305.
$305, and is good, bad, medium? Where do you rate today average-wise? What would you say it is? You do all the shipping. Linda does all the shipping. I pack them. She prints all the labels, so she sees the numbers periodically.
I don't know. For 9 items, that's a good total for 9 items.
I would agree. I would agree. For 9 items, that's pretty good total. 300 is really our bottom line goal. Even though I just did that and the light flickered, that was kind of weird. The bottom line goal is 300 a day. That's where we really want to be to meet our needs as a business, as a family. The goal this year is really to push it, though. We made 400 and something per day last year. I'm trying to push it to 500 this year. So we've done pretty good. We're kind of right around on track, and we're hoping fourth quarter will be, up to that point to push us over. So pretty good day, pretty solid, and pretty soon we're going on vacation. We leave in 2 days, so we're excited about that. But let's go over what's sold. First item here.
First thing we have is it's a broken vintage snapback, and it sold for.
And I did not break it. Let the record show. Sometimes I break things. I did not break this one.
He does. He breaks things.
I can be a little bit
aggressive
at times with things.
Careless
Might be the better word too. So
yeah.
either way, that one was broken. It was broken when I got it.
And it sold for $20, guys.
It's got a cool Dodge patch on there. I knew, a car person might want it. It is kind of stained up a little bit on the inside of the bill. And again, it's broken. So $20 for that. It was 50 cents at a garage sale. I love selling hats, but sometimes they're long tail. This is Papermate pen replacements, gel replacements, refills.
Yeah,
I spent $10 on a bag of different kinds of refills from one of the. I love to buy from her. She does clean outs, not storages, but she cleans out people's houses and stuff. And I love buying from her because everything is so cheap. A whole bag of stuff for $10. This little, how many are here? Five. 5 of them, how much they sell for?
$55.
$55. And these are newer refills, so that's pretty good. And we probably had $120, $130 in just little refill kits. And I did open one of each one just to make sure they would actually work, so I wasn't selling any junk. So they did. More. We've sold a lot of this Halloween stuff, huh?
Yeah, people are getting ready.
They're getting ready in June, I guess. You're right. But we sold probably, 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah.
This is what's called the Mummy something.
Mummy Mischief.
Mummy Mischief. I guess he spins.
Yeah,
he spins. How much did that one sell for?
This one sold for almost $41.
Now, if you know Linda loves to decorate. So I think I've mentioned this year. I'm going to try to do a video for whatever she does for Halloween, and definitely what she does for Christmas, and probably my father-in-law's house for Christmas. I didn't do a video of it, but he does a great job. So it's going to be a little bit of a competition there between the two of them. This is our first time owning our own place with a yard where we can do it. So I'll make sure to show you guys that. If you want to see it, put something in the comments. What do we got next? Oh, it's right here.
Next we have a Metallica Reload Songbook.
Another thing we've been selling a lot of.
A lot of them, yeah. So this one sold for almost, 15 and some change.
That'll go medium mail for $2.89. We are starting to run low on the songbooks, though. We've been selling a lot of them, and we're starting to run low. It's actually one of these packs. I think it's
the 9 card, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it out. We can tell.
So next we have a Disneyland limited edition. This is the 40th anniversary 9 card. It's a card set of 9.
I think I think they're all in here.
Yeah. So it's their I'm not sure what kind of cards they are. It
they
looks
have
like
just different
the lands on them.
Yeah, like that's Star Tours.
Oh, so it's got the rides.
Yeah, different rides. There's one for every year, but 9 of the years. How much do they sell for?
$20.
I had them at 25 or 30. The guy said he had 2 of the cards already. He would offer 20. I was like, you can have them for 20, and you can keep the extras. And we have one more pack left, and we sold a pack for 40 already. So that was a really good buy. We bought that during quarantine from one of our sources. And
then we've got a Don Joy Iceman. This is the lid. So this is the cold therapy. We just sold the little.
You sold it in the video hooks, by yourself. Yeah. Not the hooks. They're like little
connectors.
Yeah, like hose connectors. Exactly.
So this is another piece off of that. This is just the lid.
This will go first class. I'll put a little bit of, probably just put in a bubble mailer. We have the big bubble mailers, which I'll show you guys in a shipping video at one point, but they're really great. This will go in there.
And that's all for 20 shipped.
$20, first class shipping. I'm sure $4 something to ship it. Be careful with the Don Joys and the Breg Polar Care coolers. They do the knee like therapy stuff, or the arm where it runs the cold water through you. It pumps it, the ice water. The problem is not through you, but on top of the pad. You shouldn't pump anything through you.
Don't pump stuff through your body.
Don't do that. But it kind of cools you to help you recover. The problem is if you sell them, a lot of them are given out as prescriptions or different medical things. You can get them taken down. But I part them out. I don't have any issues. So we sold the hoses for 18 or something.
The little
clip.
Connectors, I want to say
like it's between 15 to $20. They're little small ones. You just pull them out of the hoses. We got 20 for this, and usually if you have the pads you can get 20 or 34, and if you have a power cord about 20. So you can still make a good 60 to 80 bucks on the parts if you get one. Get them cheap though. And now so we went to the thrift store the other day, and the funniest part about this was I saw them and I'm like, oh, underwear, and I'm like, probably not that old. I passed by them. Then I come back and I'm like, wait, they do look old. And there's this lady waiting in line to go to the bathroom. Linda's going to the bathroom, and I'm waiting next to her, and all of a sudden I run over. I'm like, oh shoot, those are probably worth something. And I grab all the whitey tighties, and she looks at me like, what is that young guy doing over there? She was an older lady, so she was probably like, oh, he must need some whitey tighties. But they were $2.99 each. We ended up getting 12 pairs. They're all basically, you can tell they're brand new. They even have the fold marks in them from when they were folded up. So I loaded them into...
No skid marks.
No skid marks. They were unused, we're pretty sure.
They were hanging on the rack, so I hope they don't have skid marks.
I looked them over. They had the folds. They were brand new. I sold them as new others, so basically new open box in 2 lots of 4. We had 12. One of them had a little mark on it, not a skid mark. It looks like a dust mark or something where something rubbed against it right on the corner of the seam.
Okay, yeah.
I did not list that one because of that, so I had 2 lots of 4 up. The same buyer bought them for
$99.
99 bucks. So we're in it for probably 24 bucks or whatever. We got a little bit of a discount, but we had to pay up at Savers, but still 100 bucks for underwear, guys. Come on, that's just crazy. And the funniest part too was we went out to eat with my in-laws and my wife's parents afterwards, Linda's parents.
It was for my mom's birthday.
For her birthday. And she goes, hey, let me show you what we got from the thrift store in the trunk. And she opens it, and then she's showing me.
At the mall, too,
At the mall. And she's showing these off, and she's like, yeah, these are Cameron's underwear. And they're thinking I'm out there wearing these.
I'm like, no, they're for
And
sale.
they're like, why are you showing them to
wear.
everybody? So it was kind of a funny thing. But I'm glad they sold them. We still have a pack of 3, which I'm going to list. And we'll probably list those for
$36. You guys need
36.
some underwear.
So they're size 44. They're by Towncraft. They're, I think, a J.C. Penney brand, and they were from like the 90s, I think. So if you can find them sealed, they definitely sell as well. Look out for the old Whitey Teddies. What do we got next?
Next, we have these Nerf.
Mine are a little bit small, so they really get the stretch to fit over my face.
The protective safety goggles, guys.
Team Nerf right here.
Yeah.
No, these were from the big Nerf buy, or the Nerf stuff I've been kind of hoarding for the past 3 years.
Literally hoarding, guys.
And we finally have sold a few things. We have a lot of guns still to sell, or
A
blasters, if you will.
Lots.
We sold 2 of these for
$15.
15 bucks. So go first class. That's not too bad. You want to talk about this one? I'll pull it out.
The next thing we have is Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii.
Disc only.
Disc only, no man.
And you probably can't see, probably not, but it's like, it's pretty clean. I use my disc cleaner. There's a little marks from me touching it, but this is the second game to sell via disc cleaner. How much did it sell for? I don't dream about it.
Almost 21 shit.
I dream about losing my phone.
Dream about losing
$21 for that disc only. We do put those in cases, guys, when we ship them out. It's not the original. Yeah, and sometimes people ask about that. So, and that's all we have. We still have 2 people who didn't pay for something yesterday, and they're running out of time. And I messaged them today and said, guys, we're going on vacation. So if you really want this item, you got to get it paid by 12 o'clock tomorrow, or I'm going to have to cancel the sale or you're going to have to wait for it to be shipped. So.
And we do put in a little note, so when people buy stuff when we're on vacation, Cameron sends them a little message.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? We're not there.
So we have
your stuff still. Just gotta wait for our handling time.
Yeah, we have it up where you can still purchase the item, but it says it's a delayed shipping. And I send a message to every buyer, and I'll show you guys when we do that video of all the sales while we're gone. I do a message that says, hey, thank you for your purchase, like Linda said. Just hope you notice we're going to be out till this date. Your item will not ship out. And I always put the day it's going to the post office. So we're back on a
we get there on Sunday.
We're back on a Friday. Night, but I'm actually going to put it's not going to ship till Monday, July 6th when we come back. That way they think that that's the earliest it's going to be at the post office. And I say, hey, if you're okay with that, just send me a quick message and let me know. I'll make sure to ship it out. If you're not, you didn't see the notice, you need it sooner, please let me know and I will cancel and refund the sale at your request. It's extra work. You shouldn't have to do that. 90% of the people probably send us a message. Have a great vacation. We saw the note. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the time with your family. Stuff like that, which is awesome. But every once in a while you get a couple people who are like, I didn't see that, or I really need that right now. Can you go ahead and refund me? And I'd rather get those people their money back. That way they're not going to be mad that the shipping took forever and I have to deal with the negative or some kind of stuff. So
it's just being proactive for your customers.
Yeah, it's an extra step.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really, you shouldn't have to, because it does say it there on the listing. But every once in a while someone doesn't see that, and we like to, I'm just anal, I guess, about it. But it helps. It does. We've gotten good response from it. So I'll show you the message when we have that video, because your next video you see should be all of the summary of what we sell from the week and a half that we're gone. Yeah. Because it'll probably be smaller sales, so we'll probably just do one long video with everything that sells. Linda will be stuck with me for a long time. She's looking forward to that, you can tell, especially with all the sweat that's happening right now, because it's like 100 and something in California. So thank you guys.
Today.
Oh, 98.
No, today only got to 91, I think. Or 93.
There's a certain point where it's just, it doesn't matter. It's just hot.
Okay, but you people in Arizona, it's worse over there.
Well, the thing is, I used to be able to handle the heat when I was in Florida and it was humid.
But it was different heat.
Yeah, no, but I'm getting older now, and I'm just not as fine-tuned to handle the heat.
Okay, but dry heat is better than humid heat.
Yeah, humid heat is definitely worse. We're way off topic, though. So thank you guys so much. We will see you. If there's a little couple more sales, Linda will show you those next. If not, we'll see you with what happens while we're on vacation. Take care, guys. Hey guys, we are back with a continuation of the sales from Tuesday. A couple sales came through at night and then a couple came through early this morning. We're going on vacation starting tomorrow morning, so my store is now in vacation mode, but I figured I'd pack up these last two things that sold early this morning because I have time. So one thing that sold last night was Robert Plant, The Strange Sensation and The Strange Sensation, a DVD. This one sold for like $9, $8, something like that. That's from one of the rock and roll buys. Also a pair of Adidas Cloud Foam, size 13. Now they're not in horrible shape, a little bit dirty on the bottom, but you know, definitely in a good used condition, good enough to wear at least. I got those for $2 at a garage sale from one of my sources, and I sold them for $30 shipped. I wouldn't go out and buy all Adidas. Not all of them are valuable. Some have, you know, some money that they're worth picking up. Those ones right there, $2 into 30, it's going to cost around 10 or $11 to ship them, maybe 8 if it goes somewhere close. So I feel like there's enough margins when I'm getting them for that cheap. Here's a Lustra Silk, like a little, I don't know what this is. Mod 7, I guess it's for like maybe straightening your hair and you plug it in. It's a vintage one. This one sold for, I want to say 30 something, I don't remember. Whatever you see on the screen, that's what it sold for. So I got that in a big pile from Storage Unit Guy. Just something random we threw in the pile and ended up selling. And lastly, you can't see them, but they're Circus Magazines. I'll put them on the screen. They are from the rock and roll buy. We've made a lot of money on that buy. There were a lot of vintage music, magazines, cassettes, CDs, all kinds of stuff. No vinyl though, which I wish there would have been more in there, or some in there. But that little set there of magazines sold for $130 on a best offer, so that was very cool. Had them listed, I think, $200, but they've been up for a long time. I knew there was not a huge market for them, but if I could find the right buyer and they came through with a fair offer at $130, and I said, you can have them. So they're actually going to California, so we'll get those shipped out as well. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.